Hello everyone. Today we are going to install these Assassin traction bars. I pretty much got that side done. Just going to install the bar once it's done and lowered. But I'm going to show you guys how to do it on this side, which is a fairly simple process. You got to remove this lower bracket, which there is 4 bolts or 4 nuts on your U-bolt, and I'll show you guys the new ones. I also removed this block, the lift block, and the overload spring just because I won't be needing it. I don't tow with this truck, so I don't need it. If you guys didn't see my last video, I made 815 horsepower, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta get something ordered because no way I can put that all to the ground. It is 4-wheel drive, and I do plan to launch in 4-wheel drive, but like I said, I need the traction bars. But this is the front bracket, and it just goes right on your leaf spring. You drill a hole in the rear, or in that rear spot on the bracket through your leaf spring. Super easy to do. The reason why I went with these and not Caltrax is, one, they're easy to install. Caltrax, you gotta remove the leaf spring and install the bushing, and these have a ton more adjustment. And I take this thing to the dyno, and I plan on doing some dyno events with it. And it has these hooks for the dyno, or for putting on the trailer. So I'm excited to get these on and do some testing tonight. After I get these on, I'll make a video of doing some testing just with a road app and seeing how it does with the 0-60, quarter mile, like rough guesses, you know, it's not super accurate. But I do like the design of these. So you're gonna remove those brackets, and these will replace the brackets, and you just get a ton of adjustability. I know a lot of people worry about clearance on these, which if you have a flip kit, I don't know, you might have some clearance issues, but we'll see after I get the truck all lowered down. I don't have the flip kit, so I just on a stock spring. My springs are in the stock position, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, they're super nice, all nice grade. I think they're grade 8 bolts. So you get a nice little sticker. They do send you with the drill bit to drill it. The directions aren't the best. I wouldn't say they are very well at all, but I don't know, they're not hard to put on, so you don't really need some super great detailed instructions. I'll show you this side that I already have done on how it mounts. Just put the U-bolt around this spring, drill the hole, and you get a bolt right there. And then just goes center on the Berlin, which that doesn't look centered right. Oh yeah, it does. Let's see. Yeah, that's centered. Didn't look centered in that thing in the camera, but yeah, you want to make sure this is centered right on that Berlin eye, I think is what they call it. And as you see, this one is centered. Might be slightly forward, but I didn't really want to trim my leaf spring for that much, and it's very centered. So that's good. And then so we'll get started putting on that side, which I'll show you guys all how to do. It's pretty straightforward. And then I'll show you installing this bracket and setting it up just so you are at like a base, and then you could adjust from there, because this one has a lot of adjustments, as you can see. Here's the rod. Everything's super nice. It looks like it's powder coated, so super nice. But let's go get started installing this. Okay, so I got those lift blocks and the overload springs removed. Next, we need to put this new bracket on, which pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'll show you what you need. You guys won't need different U-bolts unless you did what I did. Slide your U-bolt on. Okay guys, so we got that lower bracket done. So next is to throw this bracket on there. And just so you guys can see, it's all mounted up, and it is torqued to 75 foot-pounds. So fits on there quite nicely, very easy to do. So let's go to the front. Okay, so this is where this next bracket is going to go right here. So we're going to remove this bottom piece right here, just unscrew it. Maybe. Then I'm going to screw these and show you guys how it goes on. Okay, the bolt's now through. Nut's on top with the washer. So we're going to tighten that down to 13 millimeter. Come on, focus. Okay, so we just got all these snugged up. These 4 bolts. Next, we'll install the bracket. And so if you have a leaf spring that's not straight, which is, I don't know, a Berlin eye, I believe, then you want to put it on the bottom hole like this. But if it's straight to right here, then you want to put it at the top hole. So I'm going to put this through real quick, and we're not going to tighten it up, we're just going to get it on there. Okay, it's just hand tight. As you can see, it's right in the center, how it's supposed to be. Next, we're gonna remove this and screw it into the bar. Side with the wrench that you can fit a wrench on that goes forward, so you could adjust it easily. So I'm just gonna start screwing it in here. Just like that. I'm not gonna go too far in. And then it says in the directions to put it in the center hole to get a baseline, and then you could adjust from there. Okay, so we got it in there. It's not tight, but it's just screwed in the little eyelet. So now we're gonna screw in this side. Okay, so you're gonna screw it in just so you could get this bolt through the bottom hole. And this is just to start like a baseline. It's not, you'll probably move it later on just once you get it dialed in. But we're just gonna start it there. Okay, not gonna tighten that down yet. Now coming back to the front. You can see where it's not touching the eyelet. So we're just gonna tighten that down where it's close. Okay, touching there. So now we're gonna go ahead and tighten this one and these ones and the back bolt. And it is a 19 millimeter. Ouch. Okay, now that's all tight. Now we'll adjust the spar. So the way I do it, so there's a gap there, is I get it touching right there, and then I just get it so it's snug. So right in there. And then we'll tighten this down. I don't have that size of wrench, so I'm just gonna have to use some pliers, tighten the one on the back down, and you guys are all done. So, thank you guys for watching. In the next video, we will be doing some testing. Probably not in the next, but here in a couple of videos, we'll do some testing and probably have to do some more adjustments, and I'll go through all that. But that's the install. They're pretty straightforward. I'm excited to see how big of a difference it does. You guys will be able to see my 0 to 60 quarter mile, 8 mile time. So hopefully it does really good. So thanks for watching. I love these, love the looks of these. Quality seems great as well. And I think they're gonna do just exactly what I need. See you guys in the next video.